we made a contact page. This contact page is for if you ever have any questions, comments, or concerns that you feel the need that you should tell us about, you can email us at technologywalker@gmail.com. If you type in Technology Walker in the subject area on the screen, you will get an automated response saying that we will get back to you within the next 4 to 6 hours that you emailed us, because our clients are very important to us, and we want to answer your questions that you may have. And if you scroll down, you will see where we're located, where Technology Walker headquarters is. And if you ever need to send us anything, or if you feel like you should update us, tell us to update something on the website, or you feel like we should add something, you can always email us or mail us a letter. And now we will show you our mobile site.
So along with this full version site, we have also created a mobile site, which is more friendly for the iPad devices. It is accessible from the iPad or any tablet device, as well as your iPhone. So our mobile web address is m.technologywalker.com. So you guys can access that if you would like to. For our judges, you all are getting iPads right now, and our Blue State mentors are bringing those to you. Everyone has their iPad now? No. Okay. So on your home screen of your iPad, there is an icon that says Tech Walk, and you can open that if you're not already there. When you open it, it takes you to our mobile site, which has our logo displayed at the top, as well as 4 tabs, which say About, PowerPoints, Video Examples, and Contact Us. If you open the first tab, it will take you to the About page, which has our logo and our hypothesis. You guys can read that if you like. If you scroll back up, there is a tab that says Home, and if you press the Home tab, it will take you back to the home page. Scroll down, and you will see another tab that says PowerPoints, and if you touch that, it will take you to a page that has a link at the bottom that says click here for presentation. Touch that, and it will bring up our PowerPoint presentations, which we have all created in collaboration with each other. So you have iPad introduction, using email, using internet, using FaceTime, pictures, and videos. And if you scroll back up to the top, there is another tab that says click here to go home. It's in the right hand corner. And that will take you back to the home page. So then we're going to go to video examples, which is the third tab. You want to touch that, and it will take you to another link that says click here for videos. So you can touch that, and it will take you to all the videos that we have created that go along with the lessons. So we have iPad introduction, using FaceTime, pictures and videos, using internet, and using email. These are all on our YouTube page as well, so you can see that and the lessons on there. And if you go back up to the top, we have click here to go home, and if you touch that, it will take you back to the home page, and you can scroll down to where it says Contact Us. It will open our contact page, and at the bottom it says email, and it has our company email, which is technologywalker@gmail.com, all lowercase letters. And if you touch that, it will bring up an email that already has who is being sent to, Technology Walkers. And all you have to do is type the subject and your message, and we will get it and respond to you. So that concludes our mobile site. One more thing about our logo is we created this logo 100%. So we drafted out the ideas, and we used Adobe Illustrator to make this beautiful logo. At this time, we would like to thank our Blue State mentors, because none of this would have been possible without them. They definitely helped us, they guided us, and they helped bring our ideas to life and helped us make this website, along with GIS, web support, and networking.
Questions for him?
Questions?
I think you already said it's going to be pretty tough here. Fabulous job you guys did, exceptional presentation. So first a comment and then a question. So my comment is, and I have no stock in Apple, by the way, is Apple makes a great product, but one of the things that I would recommend is that they have a whole set of accessibility features that are designed into the product. So you would want to at least highlight those and maybe have some tutorials about how to turn these things on.
Okay.
But as we've seen, we all know in both presentations, I think brings this out, that technology is a great thing. Usability is a huge factor. What would you guys think about something more interactive? Because, I mean, that's where we're all going, right? So can I do a video chat with someone who online help me with some of this? Would I be able to ask questions beyond just an email or a text?
Actually, you can. That's what our Google Plus is for. So you will always have somebody on the other end of Google Plus to chat you if you have any questions and you need the answer right at that moment because you're trying to learn. Then you can always chat us on Google Plus.
Excellent.
Absolutely fabulous presentation. Very creative. I might remind, in case you don't know, when it comes to technology, senior citizen is above 40.
I disagree. I disagree. Speak for yourself.
Certainly is for me, but and I agree. I just wanted to clearly have this great Apple technology that you use, but there's so much other technology out there that you guys talk about or think about how other technology could be used in order to develop these messages.
We also created another video. We were just using the FaceTime as an example, but there are other videos where we talked about how to choose your device based on what your needs are. We didn't want to make it seem that Apple was the only device or the only company that would provide these needs for them. So we also are in the process of creating a video that helps them choose what they want based on their needs. If it's going to be a business, using it to contact other people, as well as just entertainment purposes. So we definitely want to make a video about that.
Through any phone. If your phone can access the internet, it's available to you. So we made it available, not just to, if we do further this project, we do want to make it into an app. But as of right now, since it's a mobile site, it's accessible for everyone to use whenever it's convenient for them.
I have something to say. Even though some of us are over 40.
Not a senior, though.
Seniors.
I'm not claiming that.
I just want to say one of the biggest problems with technology in the classroom is that teachers are reluctant to use it because they don't know how to use it. So I could see this would be a great forum for them as far as professional development, because this technology is changing every day. Today is the iPads, tomorrow is something else. This would give them an opportunity to actually take the time to learn it before they come into the classroom, and then they can take it back home as well to also work with it on the side with that video component, as well as a PowerPoint, as well as a question-answer session, which is what a typical classroom should be about, to actually see what they learned and they didn't. I also was impressed by your numbers that you gathered as far as the increased knowledge that they had after they actually got to use it, which tells me that it's usable. So I thought you guys did a fantastic job with that.
Very good.
I would just go back to the same question that I had. I represent a very large population of senior citizens and that may not have technology, and certainly the iPads. There was a lot of emphasis, and I know that that was for this exercise. But those who may have access to some form of technology, most of them probably, at least in the area that I represent, probably will not have iPad. They may still have just a desktop computer that they're using. So as you continue on in your research and development, I would suggest that you consider some of the other platforms that need to that are still being utilized. And then remember that somehow or another we have to be able to reach those individuals who actually do not have the ability to acquire this technology, because there are a lot of people. I mean, we're all pretty fortunate in here, but there are a lot of people here in Prince George's County who don't have access. And then even as you go into the south, who was from Bourne Park? Wasn't someone from Bourne Park?
I want to say great presentation. I had a couple of questions though. Was there a demonstration, and maybe I missed it, that we saw one of the seniors actually using the product or using the technology where, like, I like the demonstration about the, I don't even know what the name of it is, where you can talk to people. FaceTime. I'm trying to learn how to do that so I can FaceTime my children. You know, FaceTime with me. Was there a senior that you actually videotaped or showed as a demonstration using it, someone who did not know how to use technology and you got them to use it?
No, we did not video it. We actually thought about that after the fact, so we wish we would have done that. But we did interview our own grandparents, so we tried to make this personal and try to see how our grandparents would react to this. So what we did was we would go to our grandparents, and most of us did this over a course of time. It wasn't just on one day. We would first go out and survey them, which was our initial survey. That's how we gathered our first set of data. And then we took them our iPads and showed them the videos and let them try to work with it on their own. And they could just ask us questions because we were there to troubleshoot or whatever they needed. And then after that, we did the survey, the post-survey.
And what I wanted to mention to you guys is, what you guys saw, like I said earlier, it was all the students and the mentors. And keep in mind, although they were with us for 6 weeks, they technically only worked on these projects for about 4.5 weeks because they still had training to participate in. And what they didn't mention was we sat in a 16-hour scientific knowledge management training session at High Point High School. So in addition to that, they had to work on these projects. So they didn't have a full 6 weeks to do what you guys experienced today. So it's been a lot of work. So again, I definitely appreciate you guys. I didn't have to babysit. I did not have to follow anybody around or check on anybody. It was the best relationship that I've had with a group of summer youth. So I'm truly going to miss you guys. Okay? So, Shelby or Lynn, if there's something you guys want to say real quick to your team.
Sure. I'd like to take just a few moments to say to this audience, but most especially to the interns and the mentors, just my sincere admiration for this group of young people. I mean, this has been an awesome summer. It has been absolutely delightful to work with this group of young people, to see their professionalism at such a young age, their enthusiasm for the work. It has been a really great summer. From my first meeting with them, I was impressed, but by my last meeting with them yesterday, I was just totally amazed at the results that we see here today. They have just been really incredible. So we all started with Mr. Wright's vision, and through the coordination efforts of Sandra, the teamwork efforts of the mentors and the interns, you know, we've had this great opportunity to view the results today. So it's just been a refreshing experience to work with young people who are smart, creative, committed, enthusiastic, energetic, and I know that they will have a bright school year up ahead of them, and I truly hope that we have an opportunity to work with you guys again. I'd especially like to thank my team, so I'd like to thank Casey, Sierra, Ashley, Alexis, Lindsay, Deruba, Charles, and Tim for putting together this really incredible program and for bringing to reality this vision.
Thank you.
I'll just what she said. It really was an eye-opener how bright these kids were. Bowie State, wow, you guys really did put your best foot forward with this crew. A lot of sharp guys. My team, every time I go by, they're doing something new, and I say, "Where'd you get that?" Well, we made it, and just move on. And it really was a blessing for them to include. Look, they even gave me a shirt.
And see, I did not get one. And I'm offended, but we're going to talk about that after this.
Fun. They had fun. Very sharp. Putting them together with Bowie State, I think Sandra and Bernard had a great idea there. I hope this continues. I think they learned off each other, and great job, guys.
Okay, real quick.
Oh, okay.
Everybody.
Mr. Wright, we would like to thank you for inviting us into the office and giving us the opportunity to work with your staff. It was a great experience, and I think it's going to last a lifetime for all of us. And now we want to share with you a little bit about what we learned while we were in the office.
I learned about new types of technology and things like that. For example, the HTML5 and the Prezi. First we were going to do a PowerPoint, but then we learned how to do Prezi. So, my experience with OIT and the summer youth program, I really learned how to take responsibility, because in school most people procrastinate, and I'm a procrastinator when it comes to school. So it was really important that I learned how to take initiative and do stuff, and not to wait for somebody to do it for me.
I learned how to be a leader, because usually I am the person that sits back and goes along with whatever happens. So it was fun for me to switch up roles and to be able to be a team leader, a project manager, and to lead this whole team.
I learned how it feels to be in a work environment, because I always wonder what people do while they're at work.
The main thing I learned while I was here was the project design and project management aspect of it, because like Ashley, I like to procrastinate on my schoolwork, so the project scheduling will help me keep on track.
Sorry. Mr. Wright, I just want to thank you for the mentors. I know they're going to thank you as well, but there's nothing better than this experience. Like, to piggyback off of what Tierra said, I learned really how to be a leader, because here at Bowie State, coming in to this environment, we were the next in command. We were under the supervisors. We had to work with the kids every day, and we had to know our stuff. And for the first time, being a sophomore, being as young as I am, this is the first time I was thrust into a leadership position, and I cannot thank OIT enough for this.
Mr. Wright, I want to thank you personally. Everybody talks about real-world experience, and you barely get that when you're in college and in high school. And for us to come over here and work with OIT, work with all the different divisions, and collaborate and get a project out in this short amount of time was spectacular. I really want to thank you for this opportunity.
I want to also thank Mr. Wright, like my colleague said, for the opportunity to mold these younger kids, and with the website and the mobile app and everything we put together. I want to thank my friend in GIS, Mr. Muhammad. He helped us out a lot with the website, and I couldn't ask for a better experience.
Thank you, Mr. Wright. I had a fun experience here. I learned how to stay focused and more concentrated on my work, because I would have fun a lot.
He's not exaggerating.
But now I got really serious with this project, and it was a good experience.
Thank you, Mr. Wright, for bringing us here and helping us all this. I learned about more technology and other apps I can use for stuff, and it was kind of fun to use lots more technology instead of being at home all summer being late.
Yes.
Everybody spoke up their burning. I would like to read my experience. I learned a lot. Alright. But my experience working here has been a good one. I have learned many things that could be useful in my everyday life. Things such as partnership and responsibility. Some other things I have learned are creating websites, app making, and proper skills for using PowerPoint and proper presentation skills. These are skills I will carry with me throughout my life that will be helpful for when I get a hard working job as an adult. I appreciate this job and the people I have worked with for being so supportive of us. I would be glad to come back next year and to work for you all, and I would like to thank you for this opportunity to start.
I would like to thank you for giving me the opportunity to work here. Me, I'm a very quiet person. I sometimes keep to myself, but working here, it taught me how to be a leader, be in charge, and help lead people and show them the way.
I would like to thank Sandra, Mr. Wright, and Glenn, also S.Y.E.P. for giving me the opportunity to work in OIT. It has gave me responsibility, and it taught me how to dress appropriately. For me, it's a whole lot of people that I have to put my heart of gratitude towards. My mentor, Professor Latson, people I've worked here with, Miss Sandra, my co-workers, Justin, and it's everybody that I've met so far. For me, it's a very good opportunity to be in a work environment to put what I've learned in school, because not everybody get that type of opportunity. It's one thing that you're in school learning things in class, and coming to a work environment and seeing the things that you know. It's a very good opportunity. Thank you very much, Mr. Wright, for that opportunity. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Wright, for giving me this opportunity to work here at OIT. I had a really amazing experience working with my colleagues and my team, learning new technologies. It was just overall an amazing experience, and I want to thank you personally for that.
Thank you, Mr. Wright, Ms. Sandra, Mr. Glenn. I want to thank y'all for just giving me the opportunity to work with these students. They're very bright. The other team is very bright, opening doors for us, actually letting us get some real world experience. And I just want to thank everybody for just coming out and participating and showing support to us, because we really worked hard, and we just want to thank y'all for giving us all the opportunity.